I have to say, you guys, I went through this when I was dating. I really didn't know much about dating because I
You went through struggle love?
I sure did.
Haven't we all been through
I
struggle
sure
love?
did.
Sister struggle?
I sure did.
That is proof, friends, that any of us can go through this.
Yes, and the thing is, though, what got me out of it, I had a great, and I still have this best friend. She actually showed me, she said, you know what, Tamara, you sit here and you're complaining about all these guys you're dating, but guess what? You've got a pattern, and you have to recognize that. You're always going for men that you actually have to fix, and they validated me in the sense that I felt needed, right? So in psychology, that's called being codependent. I realized that I wasn't being independent in my relationships, but most importantly, I didn't realize at that point, like, wait a minute, I'm loving you real good. I deserve that in return.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I don't mean physically, you know what I mean.
Yes.
I'm talking about, you know, I would help take care of them mentally to the point where I was the one that was always exhausted. No, ladies, we are so much better than that. And the right one for you, it's gonna work out. Two halves don't make a whole, two wholes make a great team.
That's right.
That's what I always say, and it helped me out.
You know, there's something in the air right now, because I love that you retweeted this, and I've been thinking about this too. It motivated me so much that I actually recently started a book club to have this conversation on the ground with my fans, because I read something and it said, if a flower doesn't bloom, do you fix the environment or do you fix the flower?
Whoa.
Exactly.
Think about it. Now, when you think about your environment, right? You think about the people you talk to, the grams you're searching, the things that you read, the music you listen to, the conversations you get fixed up in, the men that you date and you choose. We can't blame those other circumstances because, boo, you are the one responsible for the soil, the earth that you put yourself in to grow and bloom the way that you should.
Yes.
Right?
Loving yourself.
Yes.
No one blames the flower.
Whoa.
Blame the environment.
Blame the
Yeah,
environment.
so you have the power to change your environment.
Well, ladies, let's get out that struggle, all right?
No, that's such a great topic.
Yes.
My question is, we can say that, right? But I'm trying to think for myself. Like I just said, I've been there too. I don't want to sit up here preaching at you like this is, you can't do that. And I'm trying to think, what made me change that struggle of what can we tell these women that like are in that are still in that today to get them out of the struggle of?
You have to ask yourself certain questions. Like, for a long time, I only concentrated on my career. Now I have, you know, a halfway decent career, thank God, you know. And now it's time for me to focus. It's halfway decent. But it's always room for improvement.
Oh, sure. Right there with you.
So now I need to concentrate on my social life. And I was one of those struggle love girls, you know. I could think back, it was years ago. But then I said, okay, well, how am I going to get back into my social life, right? So I started going out. I get me a neighborhood bar. I go out and I started, you know, meeting people that way. I also started doing online dating. The reason why I'm a big proponent of online dating, because especially depends on the dating site, but it also allows you to date multiples at the same time. And you can actually... I said
it
date.
sounds funny.
I said date. I ain't say
not
have
be in a
sex.
relationship.
I ain't say.
You're encouraging women to get out there and to actually exercise, communicating, socializing.
Exactly.
And let me tell you, when you do that, you see that there's different kind of men out there. It's not all just one the same, and everybody isn't going to treat you like crap. There actually are good men out there.
Exactly.
Yes. But the number one step it takes to change the environment we're sitting here to talk about is actually the hardest. I should know, because I made a big decision and went through divorce to get there, is to uproot yourself out of that environment and replant yourself in what you believe in.
Right.
That's the move it takes.
Right.
That's the all sum this up by basically saying, one, I value myself.
Yes.
And two, I'm gonna love myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I love myself first, because how are you gonna love someone else when you don't even love yourself? And you'll know what you need. And there's a difference between what you want and what you truly need in a relationship.
You just got to keep working at it. That's
yes.